Tonight, her son was gunned down inside of an Anderson County manufacturing plant earlier this month. Ian Pear fought for his life 5 days after being shot inside the Frankishaw plant. The active shooter situation pulled in a swarm of law enforcement, with the gunman taking his own life. And tonight, we're talking to Ian's mother about who her son was.
Fox Carolina Shell Ramin sat down with her. Shell's back in our studio tonight with this story.
Well, Cody, just yesterday, Easter Sunday, would have been Ian's 25th birthday, but he was the first victim shot right inside of that Anderson County manufacturing plant back on April 5th. Ian was an animal lover, even raising some geese, believe it or not. That's before he worked at the plant, and his mom says he taught her a lot about strength.
There are so many people grieving. They just loved him so much.
From the upstate all the way to Maine, hearts are breaking for a man who was just shy of his 25th birthday.
Especially his family. You know, we're all devastated. It's beyond anything we could have imagined.
An active shooter opened fire inside this Frankishaw manufacturing plant with 30 employees right inside.
When I was a kid, I would hear about mass shootings overseas. It's happening here after Columbine. So we've had this dialogue among people for years and years, and nobody ever comes up with the answer.
Ian Pear was the first person shot.
My ex-husband texted me asking me if I was okay to hear something about Ian. My fiance pulled over. The thoughts in my head were, this has got to be somebody else's child.
Her child, the artist, historian, and animal lover, went into work that evening and didn't walk out.
He was a talented storyteller. He loved telling fantasy stories and those kinds of tales.
While Ian's story was cut short, he managed to fill each day with a little bit of knowledge.
He loves hyper fixating on a subject, and he'll learn everything about it, and then he'll tell everybody about it. People that he touched, you know, that touched his life, he just made them feel special and loved.
And his mom tells me Ian was an organ donor, and he managed to save several lives, something she's extremely proud of tonight. And if there's any way to honor Ian, his mom says it would be to make a donation to a local animal shelter in his name. Tori.